Hello again, friends. How are ya? You don't need to answer that. This isn't a live video. Well, I just arrived in Ulverston in the north of England, and on the way over I was thinking, I wonder what's gonna go wrong this time. Last time it was my drone got lost, and so I was like, I wonder what big thing. There's always one big thing that goes wrong. And I started filming my first little walk away shot because I'm a travel vlogger now and you have to do that even though it looks stupid. I leave it and it just, this is like a little tripod and it just falls over into a massive cow shit. And I was like, oh my God, I've been walking for about 5 minutes. It was completely covered. It's fine. GoPros are like pretty resilient. I'll show you what it looks like now on my phone because obviously I can't use my GoPro to film itself. This is, I just cleaned it and this is how it looks. It was literally covering the whole thing. That's what I've been walking for 5 minutes. So anyway, that's the big bad thing out of the way. I'm so glad I got it out of the way in the first 5 minutes, and now nothing else is gonna go wrong because I've done the bad thing. That's how it goes. It's like astrology, man. It's real and definitely true. Well, unbelievably, the weather was fine all the way up to Ulverston, and then I get off the train and it's just pissing. Kind of stopped now, which is quite good. That's very helpful, but the weather's been really good everywhere recently, and I was like, I know for a fact that as soon as I get up to Cumbria, it's gonna be awful. And I was right. I'm gonna be just a sweaty, disgusting mess. I am so grateful that technology hasn't been invented where you can smell people through a camera, because you'd probably be dead. Hi, puppy. Oh. Hello? You're cute, aren't you? Hi. You are lovely. Well, these are nasturtiums. You can eat them. They taste really good. They're like, as you get closer and closer to the bit in the middle, whatever it's called, as you get closer and closer into the middle, it gets like more peppery. I've even gone up to the old 3/4 lengths. I'm like a middle-class mum going to a yoga class. Well, I am doing the Cumbria Way, which goes from Ulverston up to Carlisle. It's 75 miles. And I've been reading a little bit about it, and there is a piece of Cumbrian folklore that says, if you can't see the fells, then it's raining. If you can see the fells, then it's gonna rain later. Well, the route is very, very well signposted. That looks like it was written by Satan. Try and get to Coniston today, which is where the Old Man of Coniston is, which is like one of the most famous fells. Definitely, probably the most famous fell, I imagine, in England at least. Very famous in the Lake District. That's 15 miles. So, and I've done like 2 already. So I think today the weather's a bit rubbish, so I'm not really too fussed about just getting my head down and just like pumping my stick legs. I'm not even gonna bother doing the rest. I have a feeling I might die on this trip. Just getting the excess cow shit off. So quiet, you literally cannot hear anything. You can't hear any cars, any planes, any tractors, any air fryers. And I think this will probably be one of the final views of the sea, which is just over there. Unfortunately, it's not a coastal walk. It goes Away, away from the sea, straight up north, straight up, straight up, straight up. Not seen a style like that before. Is this the future? Is that what AI is? Bad. It's like rain all day, but I think, yeah, it'll be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep talking about how awful the weather is gonna be, and then it's gonna be good. So, all right, take care. See you later. Enjoy. Well, the rain has eased off a bit. It's still really, really misty. I think today was one of the good weather gays. That sounds like a great name for an LGBT pop band. Oh, I love the fresh air of the countryside. It's so wonderful. It's just, I just love it so much, and there's just green everywhere. And it really makes you realize that not everything in the world is shit. Honestly, I've never seen a sign for this, and I am terrified. Like, they even gave him like a super evil eye, so he looks like a White Walker zombie bull. Fuck. Must be a gated community. Well, this is where the first views of the old man of Coniston are, except obviously you can't see it because it's all covered in cloud. So if you just look over there, Dow, I think it's called like Dow Crag is on the side, and then the old man of Coniston, it's just beyond there. It's just the one you won't be able to see it, so shut up. I mean, shut up me. And old man of Coniston, it's just the top of it is just covered by cloud. But that is it though. That is it. So the first celebrity of the trip, apart from this guy. Do you think this looks like a guy just like hugging his girlfriend? Damn, that wooden fence post is getting more love than I am. What? Imagine this if it was sunny. Obviously, I can't remember what sun fucking looks like. Ah, the Lake District is really Lake Districting. It's so nice for a second, and then just like a wave of like mist, and it's just like this bitty grainy rain. You can probably see it on the screen right now. I really hope that the clouds are like emptying themselves so we can get like a good few days of nice weather, because this sucks, man. Like, the thought of putting my tent up in this is just unbearable almost. What? It's like you're walking through a tunnel of people and they're all just like soaking wet and they're just like, Is this what it's like to be like a K-pop celebrity or something? Well, today the weather forecast said no rain, so I wonder what it's gonna be like when it says there is rain. Is this normal? It's right, it'll mean that when I get into my tent, it'll be very, very lovely and cozy. Really hanging on to that thought right now. It's so funny that literally hours ago I was running to catch my train in London in shorts and t-shirt and wearing sunglasses. Well, an old man I spoke to earlier said, that's the last of the rain for today. It's not going to rain anymore till tomorrow. You lying piece of shit. Oh, I'm sorry, but how can it actually rain this much? How do the clouds have enough water to give? I know my left walking boot is also full of water. I can't do anything. I can't really look at my phone to see if I'm on the route. I'm pretty sure I am. I can't look at my book, my like map, to see if I'm on the route because it's soaked. All I can do is endure. What's it gonna be like when it's like 90% chance? Like like, I can't even fathom. Am I gonna literally drown while walking? I was able to sneak a glance at my phone until it started going like, because it was all covered in water, just like bibbity bap bap bibbity beep beep boop. Everything is squelchy and wet and disgusting. I've forgotten how it feels to be dry and warm. Absolutely stunning. I hope I still get to see some of this tomorrow. This is mad. It's just so gloomy, it's like out of a film. A film that I unfortunately am starring in. I don't feel this is gonna further my career at all. I just don't understand how these clouds have any rain left to shed, man. Well, I found my spot for the night, right here. And then there's the lake. It's not really what I wanted, but I don't really care right now. I just want to try and get like vaguely dry, and at least it's under tree cover. So I've just got into my tent. It's still just pouring. It's just horrendous. Everything is soaked. I can literally wring so much like disgusting warm smelly water out of my socks. Got some tikka lentils and they are banging. Oh my god, it's like lentils but with a bit of tikka spice. This is the first time I've ever had to eat like food in my tent. And the first time I've had it cold. And the first time I've fucking been so wet, I'm basically identify as a fucking water droplet. But right now, I'm bloody dry. I am well fed. And I looked at the weather forecast and it's supposed to be pretty good tomorrow. Well, as you can hear, the rain has stopped. All my stuff has just somehow dried and everything in the world is fine. I'm in my sleeping bag, and actually my sleeping bag matches my t-shirt, which is a win. The first half of my book is basically completely soaked. Luckily, I read all that bit. I'm on the second half. Probably just gonna do my 10-step skincare routine. There we go, done. And then I'm gonna probably just go to bed, get up early. Hopefully the weather's gonna be nice. Maybe hang my clothes off my bag as I walk or something, I don't know. Thanks for joining me on what has been a tumultuous day that I hope never gets repeated ever. Bye. Hi, it's like 7 o'clock. The rain was insane. Insane rain mainly stays on the plane in Spain. I've barely slept. No, the geese are being really loud, so I feel like I just need to like get up. Stopped raining now. Finally, literally, that must have been 12 hours at least, constant. I've had like 2 hours sleep, so I feel really, really great and ready to keep walking. Well, this is where I camped. Didn't really get to probably experience all of this last night. It's so silent, there's no one around. Just some geese. I got my coffee because I'm a basic bitch. That is the old man of Coniston, which I couldn't see yesterday because of the fucking... Even better view this time of the old man of Coniston. This lake here is called Skiddaw House. It's so funny how different it is today compared to yesterday. I've only had like 2 hours sleep, and yet I feel like more awake than I usually do in normal life on a normal day when I've had like 7 or 8. Nature, man. Nature, I swear, is just like a natural pick-me-up. I feel way better than you do. You slumped, hunched over your computer / phone. No, I'm joking. I shouldn't be mean, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this full time. What? Oh, belted galloways and loads of little babies. Anyway, how is your dad? Well, this stuff here is called knapweed. I'm gonna get one a little bit higher up because the cool thing about knapweed is you can actually eat it. And it's very, very bitter. It's like if you eat the stem of a lettuce. You know, it's like super, super bitter. But good for you. Medicinal. This place is absolutely beautiful. Like you've got the hills in the background, and you've just got the odd like tree, a wall. Fucking love walls, and just this lovely river going through the middle. I still feel very good, like my feet feel absolutely fine. Maybe it's because they're currently like bathed in like foot water. How do people get trench foot? I swear that's just like damp feet for ages and ages. I just have a feeling that the big reveal later when I'm in my tent, they're gonna look like Voldemort's feet or something. Huh, fuck off. I think is it a wagtail or it's a long-tailed tit? I can't tell. Yes, I know, birds are called tits, shut up. He's got How Tam looking majestic in the sunlight. Ah, there's another waterfall. Mate, mountain waterfalls. If you've seen my West Highland Way video, you know that I'm obsessed with these. If you haven't seen that video, you're a bitch, go watch it. What? Okay, what? Cat, what you doing? shower you doing? Oh, look at this water trickle. It's also otherwise known as a stream. Now all people do is stream movies. How the world is different now. How sad. Everyone's locked indoors just streaming when they could be streaming. I am gonna take this off. You ready? Oosh. Was that smooth? Did you have a little fall? I thought if I'm coming back, why would I bother to take my really heavy backpack with me? Man, there are just streams for days along this route. Ah, oh, that's so good. They literally look like newborn rats. Gonna have to put my bloody woolly hat on soon. I am so happy I am here right now. Hoping at the top of here, well, first of all that it's not too far away and there's no false summits, and also that I can find somewhere to camp, because around here there's nothing, man, unless I want to camp like a sheep on a slope. Probably wake up and not have any blood in my feet, which ironically is how they look right now. This is really nice. I just stumbled up off the path slightly, like the path is only there. But look, I got my own little oasis. Hopefully it doesn't rain too hard in the night and it's not gonna like burst its banks or anything, but you look, there's a little spot. Man, I'm kind of tempted to stay here. It's real nice. I feel kind of protected. I got this little ridge bit here, and here's the upstairs. I reckon I've done all right with this camping spot. I got the swimming pool slash shower slash maybe toilet if I'm feeling a bit freaky in the morning, and then oh, it's just beautiful. It is. The wind has picked up slightly, so I did angle my tent so that the wind is going to hit it front on instead of side on. And there's like a little slope, so hopefully the wind jumps over the tent instead of slams into it. I don't know, I'm not a scientist. Can you see, I very cleverly tied my wet clothes to the gyro. I'm hoping that because it's so windy, they will dry. I do have pegs, but I don't think they would last. I think my clothes would end up over there. If it's gonna be super windy all night, I may as well use it to my advantage slightly. Curried chickpeas, cooked with lentils, rice and spices. Sounds banging. No, it looks like dog food. Smells good though. Maybe I am a dog. Food always tastes better when you're camping, man. It makes me feel like, almost like it's not even crazy windy and I'm probably not gonna sleep. I just love knowing there's no one around.
miles.
All right, mate. There's no one there. Oh, I'm so happy.
I'm staying in my tent now. It's quite cold, and the wind keeps like just occasionally popping up and just smacking my tent in the face. I reckon if this wind persists, then I'm probably not going to sleep again. Oh well. Today's been very, very fun. I've enjoyed it a lot. It was dope. And we get to do it all again tomorrow. Praying for good weather. There has been not a spot of rain today. All right, peace out. It was so weird. Ha! I've had that all night, on and off.
It's about 7:30 in the morning. It's so peaceful out here despite the wind. Well, my plan did actually work. My t-shirt and my socks are dry, so that's good. So I got all clean clothes now, and I'm wearing all clean clothes too. All right, well, the tent's down. Path's just down there, so let's get cracking. It's so fresh. But this is just stunning. There are so many of these streams and like waterfalls and stuff. Like, I've lost count. Not that I was counting, that'd be dumb. That's like what kids do. Well, I've just seen my first people. I think I've been walking for like 2 hours, and I can finally see 2 hikers up there on a different route, I'm assuming. Let me talk to you. I've been so lonely. The rain is kind of on and off. It's nice when it's off. I'm basically trying to get to this place called, it's either Keswick or Keswick. By the laws of weird English pronunciations, it's probably Keswick, but it's spelled like Keswick, so. What? God, this is a bit eerie. Especially the one with the horns. I really needed that. No, look at this. Just, this is completely out of the way. I got some noodles boiling over there. This is so out of the way. Look what is here. Someone just casually dropped like one of the sickest, massivest sculptures ever. Well, I got myself a coffee. There was a random dude just by the side of the road. Like just what I needed, man. I haven't had a single hot drink today. I think we got to enjoy the sun while it lasts. Yeah.
Where you come?
I don't know. I figured I would just sort of walk maybe to like Skiddaw, 4 miles, Yeah, tomorrow looks awful. I don't know if you've seen the forecast for tomorrow. So, yeah, light rain in the morning, heavy in the afternoon, so that's quite fun. It's okay, it can't be worse than the last 2 nights. Yeah, just doing the Cumbria Way. Only, hopefully I can almost finish it by the end of tomorrow. Yeah. Today's been quite good, and yesterday was so good. Yesterday was great. You take your days, those couple of days without rain, yeah, for sure. So, okay, well, thank you for your advice. I appreciate it.
Have a good time.
Will do. All right, you too. Take care. They were a nice couple. Just left Keswick, which is really, really lovely. I got some food, a proper sit-down meal. I got my GoPro charged. I just turned this on and then tripped over my own walking pole, my own flesh and blood. That nice lady I spoke to said there was like some sort of house up here. I don't actually know whether it's on my route though, called Skiddaw House, which she said is like in quite a sheltered area and even has like free drinks. And I know that's 4 miles from where I met her. So I really don't know if it's on this route though. I find it weird that right at the top here there's just going to be a house. Everywhere is a house if you live in it. My tent is my house. So I don't really know, but like while the weather's nice, I'm just going to keep walking. How nice is this rock? Such a nice rock. You rock, rock. Views to the left, views to the right. They're actually not ewes, they're rams, they got horns. Doesn't work as well with the word rams. Well, I was actually starting to wonder whether this place actually existed. But it does, I can see it. It's just up there, it's sort of sheltered between trees. Just a little house. I don't know how there is a house there. It's so remote. Apparently they might have some like refreshments inside. I don't know, I'd love a beer. Hey look, it's me on a bridge. Over troubled water. Looks pretty calm actually. Well, this is the highest hostel in Britain. That does check out. It's pretty high. And what a place for a hostel. Well, you might hate me, but I've chosen to stay in a hostel. The highest hostel in the UK, to be fair, which is pretty cool. This is my room. Basically, I could stay in this room or I could stay like just down there. And it's not particularly flat. And also I'm just like screw it. Like she said, there's only had a couple of people through this week, so I would quite like to support this hostel. It means I can have a shower and a cup of tea in the morning and breakfast and all that. So sorry, I'm not being a real wild camper. My feet look like Yoda, so I would quite like to just put them up. And they've also got beers here, so not an alcoholic, just like a good time. And it also means I can charge my drone and my GoPro and all my other stuff, so that's great. Come on, let me have this one. Shut up. Merlot, Southeastern Australia. Good morning. Day 4. I had a pretty good sleep. I think I needed that. It was nice and warm in here. Today it is so misty. Classic Wuthering Heights vibe. My feet are killing. And I've got another 20 miles today. Why do I do this to myself? This place is sick. Great view out the window as well. Oh, wow. Just left the hostel, it's about 8:15. But that place was just so nice. Like the woman working there was really nice. There was a couple of other people staying there who were really lovely. I read a really cool book. What a wonderful place. Well, this is cool. Something I didn't expect. Midges. They're little twats that keep getting on my skin and they're really small. I thought they were only in Scotland, but I suppose I am in the very far north of England, so I suppose it makes sense. They are the worst, man. I didn't bring any midge spray, I didn't bring my midge net. Nothing, so it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, bitches. I'm hoping to reach Coldbeck by lunchtime, which I'm pretty sure is the last sort of vaguely civilized place before I get to Carlisle, which will be hopefully around midday tomorrow. The only time I'll probably be doing recording is just to moan about the rain, because I'm English. Well, now begins the long ascent up to High Pike. I think it's like 650 meters, which isn't too bad. I already feel tired. Well, this here is one of the oldest mines in Britain. It opened in like 1852, and they were mining for lead, arsenic, and tungsten ores, which were then crushed to basically extract the minerals. I think it closed in 1951. The only tungsten mine outside of Cornwall, so the only one of two in the whole of Britain. And you can still sort of see it. There's still like, I'll probably go a little bit closer a bit later, but you can still see like the little, almost little like walkways inside. That's kind of cool. Kind of want to go have a look inside. And basically all of this material here is the waste mineral. One of the entrances to the mine. Well, the entrance to the mine. You can't see very much. Goes right deep in there though. Danger, do not enter this mine. Something like that. And I'm not sure, this is just an extension of it all. Look at this. Gotta go for a swim. Oh, it's freezing. Not really a swim, is it? A bathe. Oh. And there's no one around to see me naked, which is good. So many of these little pools, I could have picked any. I can't believe this is the route. It's not very rooty. My God, look at this route. Just pure mud and a few rocks. I love this, man. Just a solitary little hut on top of the hill. Well, the reason I didn't show you the inside is because there were two people in there, two hikers. I was sneaking around, I was like, oh, okay, turn the camera off. And they were just having a bit of lunch. I love that there's a little hut there, it's perfect. Well, here we are, High Pike. Oh, and there's a bench, cool. That over there is Carlisle. It's about 50 meters lower. It's hard to tell that though, it looks about the same. Ah, just views for days, for days, for days. Ah, so beautiful. So Cockermouth is that way, yeah, I know, it's hilarious. Well, you can really see anything. Edinburgh, 116 miles that way. And then Carlisle, 11, that must be as the crow flies. I'm not 11 miles from Carlisle. Carlisle is over there. That's where I'm trying to get to. Where else has it got? London. London, 292 miles that way. Where I started this whole crazy trip. Aston, but that's so, Aston, that's random. Skiddaw, 5.5 miles that way. What? Oh my god, literally a minute has passed and now you can see nothing. I got up here at the right time. Literally there was minutes in it. Nothing now. Nothing. Can't even see Carlisle. Woo, it's chilly. Doing my bit. Well, this stuff here is called willow herb. Bees love it. And then you've got knapweed, otherwise known as grandma pop out of bed or granny pop out of bed, because what you can do is if you squeeze the bottom, it just pops out. So stupid, but fun. Damn, look at this guy. No one's messing with you, man. Except me, because I got to come through this gate. Sorry. Oh, man. Super chill. Woo. Oh, are you pregnant? Is that why you're massive? Are you a chick? What? I mean, girls are allowed to be massive. I'm not saying they're not. I don't know. I thought that was like the prize. I mean, it didn't have horns, so obviously it's a fucking woman. Idiot. Have I learned nothing on this bloody trip? Look at this. Gotta go for a swim again. Feels so clean, even though it might not be. Oh. It's like a lap dance on my whole body. Oh, it's cold though. Little areas where you can wild swim is just like crack to me. Like, I'm literally addicted. Even when I probably shouldn't stop, I just have to. And that one I could not refuse. That is maybe the best solitary I've ever seen. Look how majestic it is. Another fantastic solitary. Good on you, mate. Aww, that's definitely a bench so that you can sit on it with your significant other and cuddle up. Guess I won't be sitting on it then. I love baby oak trees so much. I look at baby oak trees the same way I look at like baby elephants. Like, you're gonna grow up to be something really, really special. You already are something really special. Well, I just had a wee and I'm pleased to say I am the most hydrated I've been all trip. Yeah, fields of wheat. Oh, and there's Teresa, mate. Teresa, you're not allowed to be here. It's a private field. She's off on one, man. I just wanted to take a second to talk about the importance of nature and how healing it is. I've not been in the best spot recently. I'm at a weird time in my life, a weird sort of transition, and it's been giving me a lot of anxiety, more anxiety than I usually have. And even on like the first day, maybe even 2 days of this trip, I was just feeling quite, not really feeling myself, because I had this massive decision, and I was just like, is this weight gonna be lifted by this walk? And I think it has. You know, I just think as the days have gone on and you just sort of look around you and appreciate this sort of thing, and this will always be here. I feel like it's almost like a counselor, you know, and you don't have to speak to it. I mean, I do sometimes because I'm weird. Just, I don't know, I can't quite put my finger on it, but there is something about just being out in nature that is just a natural healer, and I just feel like I've like just gained confidence and happiness and clarity on this whole trip. I know, you know, it's nice to be, I quite like being by myself. You don't have to be by yourself. I don't think that's necessarily important. There is just something really, really magical, and I just think not only do you get the appreciation of nature and how it's just like it just gives you unconditional beauty all the time. You know, the fact that you're not doing all these, you're not sort of thinking like, you're not worrying about time, getting to places, doing this, doing that. You are just walking. You are doing this one simple thing, and you're not having to think about anything else. And so naturally your mind leads to other things. Oh, just check this out for a sec. That was hilarious timing. You just have space, and when you have space, you can compartmentalize your thoughts a little bit easier. When I'm out in nature, I feel like it is an injection of happiness. I don't know whether anyone else feels the same, but this is a place I can always come to. It's like that one friend that you have who you can just go to about anything. That's what nature is. It's a wonderful thing. Get out in it more, experience it while we still have it. It was gonna come at some point. I just stopped off for a beer, and then I just look outside and it's just horrendous. Moroccan grains, baby. 20 grams of protein. Lots of cool stuff in this. That's hot. God damn. Let's cool down. That is banging. It's like a lamb hot pot, but without the lamb. For context, I'm just in a little sort of like, there's like a few fields, and then like the river's like just over there. Hopefully people will think kindly of me. People seem to be quite nice around here. Well, they're northern, aren't they? So they're going to be. If it was London, it'd be very different. I'd probably be getting arrested. Last one was so good, couldn't resist having another. This is sweet and sour lentils and beans. I've had this one before, and it's good. So good, so nourishing. So nourishing in my lovely little belly. Whoever thought to merge sweet and sour with like lentils and beans, man? That's smart. Listen up, restaurants. Merge that shit. Well, this doesn't seem like a great place to camp. I've been past the school, and there's just loads of factories there. Now I'm just walking down this lane. It's like 8:30. I'm not gonna turn back now, I don't think. There'll be somewhere. If I have to walk a mile to find somewhere, it's not the worst thing. Well, I managed to find a footpath, and it's led me here. Ideally, I'd rather not do that. Well, I'm only about a mile outside of the path, so I just want somewhere away from the road that's safe. And ideally there aren't any animals grazing. I'm trekking across a field, so I just have a feeling that there might be something over there. There's like a big forest. I think I just need to find somewhere now. It's fun finding somewhere to camp. What's in this one? Loads of mole hills. Any animals? Well, maybe I'll go in this field then. Very easy to get into, that's a good sign. Yeah, this'll do. Just like right here. Not really anything here, but at least I'm near a wood, so I might hear some birds in the morning. Better get the tent set up. A very mediocre camping spot for a very not mediocre trip. At least I got somewhere, it's quiet and I can hear the birds, so I'm very happy.
It's almost time for bed. I can't believe where I'm camped, it's so shit. This trip has been so sick. Like the views, the people, the views, it's just been so nice. Just like the peace and quiet has been lovely. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to walking some more tomorrow, but I'm sad that the trip's come to an end, as they always do. Yeah, it's been super dope. So, catch you in the morning.
Hello.
It's like 6:30 in the morning. I did get quite a nice sleep. It wasn't too windy, and it was nice to hear some nice birds this morning. And there were owls last night. That was sick. I haven't been run over by a tractor, so that's cool. I'm just gonna get on my stuff and get going. Cool.
Alright, well, it's the final day. It's not really going to be a full day. I should arrive in Carlisle hopefully by about lunchtime. My feet feel good. Everything feels good, to be honest. I'm in a great mood. Just got a couple of miles to walk to get myself back onto the Cumbria Way, and then just do the final 6 miles. You know what is a really underrated phrase that I think needs to make a comeback? Hello there. It's just like it's so cute and like so innocent. It's just like, hello there. I get that printed on a t-shirt, man. Would you guys buy it? Would you buy it? I just think it's a really nice thing to say, and I think it should be more common. It's like saying hello, but like even more polite and lovely somehow. Morning. Hello there. This must be the scenic route. You know what I love about the north? Like usually on these walks, when you come into like towns and cities and stuff, no one says hello anymore, like good morning or hello there. In the north, everyone does it, everywhere. Like I'm like a couple of miles outside of Carlisle and still people are saying like good morning, walking their dogs and stuff. Why do I have to live in the south where everyone's miserable? Well, that's it. I don't know if that's the official end, but this is where the map took me. A tiny monument in the middle of a town square. How dignified. Well, that's it. I want to thank my friends, my family. No, I don't actually. I just want to thank myself. I've been pretty awesome. This has been unreal. Like the views, the weather, the time alone, man. It's so cool. Just the walking, man. The exercise, the fresh air, the nature. It's just been absolutely wonderful. So thanks very much for joining me. Thanks very much for listening. Like and subscribe. I've never said that before. Ugh. I guess I'm a YouTuber now. Thanks for the good times, guys. I'll see you in the next video.